And we're back with another
You know.
Chisme with Doknow.
And this motherfucker.
Damn, Phoenix, the last time I interviewed you, we were at my office in Montebello.
Hey, you know what I mean? Major upgrades.
Major upgrades, Pop. You know what? I miss that spot, though.
You know what I mean? Create a good vibe. You know what I mean? Good vibes, classic memories. You know what I'm saying? You're always gonna miss it. That's how it be like with apartments and shit like that, you know?
Facts. And you know what's crazy? You were the first person to sign that. Remember, you
wall.
signed the
On
wall.
walls I was.
You were the first person to sign the wall.
I was.
And you were probably the first guest, and before I even had anything set up, like I was kind of like more mad.
We was holding the microphones.
Yeah, we was holding the mics. It was bad, bro. But now it's like, bro, even like that clip went so crazy on TikTok.
What?
The Joe Biden clip.
Still on my fucking Instagram. It's one of the most viewed.
Dude, that clip is so hilarious.
You gonna cast a spell on me or what?
You like this? I don't know. My homie was looking at it. Look,
Harry Potter.
are you a Harry Potter fan? Are you?
What is it? Expecto Patronum. You know what I mean?
If you could like be, do you know the houses?
What, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, and all that?
Yeah, which like Slytherin, Ravenclaw.
You know what I mean? I'm a slime, but I be with Slytherin.
You were slime. Did you watch all 7 movies or no?
Yeah, I watched like the first 3. You know, when I was a kid.
Yeah, they were good. They were good. But how you been, man? I know I want to go see you yesterday. So we're filming this on a Thursday, you guys. It's a Thursday. It's a super last minute. Me and Phoenix linked up. I had to give him some merch. And, you know, we're just chopping up. But how you been since I last seen you? I know you've dropped music. You dropped a song that I feel like nobody really expected. Apologies, I feel like you let your feelings out, which we never see from you, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I'm about to say.
I mean, we do.
Really, it was just having to be like the case of I knew I was about to get out the record deal. And I was about to start dropping a whole bunch of new type of music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to give everybody a little splicker dash of what's to come, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody growing up, you know what I mean? Everybody who is a Shoreline fan is growing up, you know what I'm saying? You stick around doing the same type of music you're doing, you're just gonna be running in a cycle. And I've been seeing that with a lot of artists out here in LA, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Niggas don't grow with their music, so they don't grow. Like, let's say what was cracking 4 years ago is not what's cracking now.
Yeah, and
You know what I mean?
and you know what's crazy, and we talked yesterday, and that shit clicked to me when you were like, I kind of want to be in the lane, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is kind of what I heard, where you were like, kind of want to be like, not J. Cole, but like, have my shit meaningful like J. Cole from Los Angeles.
Like a fucking, like a slimed out J. Cole, you know
Like
what I mean?
yeah, because he got no swag, Felix. He got no swag.
And not even like a J. Cole, like just anybody who make music that's like, you know what I mean?
A little more meaningful, a little more power to the shit.
Exactly. I still got my you know, the turned up shit too, don't get me wrong, but it just got in the project, it just got different, you know what I mean? Pop records, it got all type of shit, you know what I mean? Singing on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Songs for the females, you know what I mean? It ain't all just turn up, drugs, kill, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nah. And shout out fucking Peasy and Denner, because we were driving somewhere and they put apologies. And I was like, this is that shit with the weird cover art? And then they were like, yeah. I was like, I still haven't heard it. And they played it, and you went into depth. I feel like, because even shout out T-Row, and then when you went back on Fig, you kind of talked about your life a little more than which I've never seen you talk about, right? Like It's just I feel like you've always been very secretive about it, which is
I wouldn't even say secretive. I just was never
ready
not even in the point where like people would
ask about it
because I wasn't like, you know what I mean, doing my thing as an individual. Now people give me my respects as a solo artist, so they starting to inquire on what be going on behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and when I heard that song, I was like, damn, Phoenix talks this shit.
You know
and I remember I was driving again, and the homie Depot played, and I was like, I was like, the homie got emotional, and then in my head I was like, I'm wondering, because when you like, I know I've been in rooms, even in studio sessions, but even me as a podcaster, where I've told my story in a form where somebody's interviewing me.
Yeah.
And you low-key get a little emotional with yourself.
Nah, for sure. So,
And
I'm about to say, I got a crazy life story. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's cool to do it right now. I used to do music for fun. Now it's therapy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's therapeutic. I go to the studio. It's therapeutic. You know what I mean? Before I go to the studio now, I gotta get into a certain type of mood to make a certain type of record. You know what I mean? Like whatever my mood is when I go into the studio, that's what if I'm sad that day, it's gonna be a sadder song.
Yeah.
If I'm happy and turned up, it's a turned up song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just what I'm going off of, learning how to make music off of my actual emotions. You know what I mean?
Nah, and I think the cool part about the shit that I was kind of like looking at to where I was watching, I was listening to the song and just watching you kind of be on your mode and shit like that. You look real good, bro, and not on a weird shit, but just as like seeing you that I've known you for years now. I've seen you over the years. You look like your headspace just seems way more clear than it has ever
Yeah,
had.
bro. I mean, I took a while off. I worked out for damn near 2 years straight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was damn near getting too swole, so I completely stopped working out. Got just in work mode on the music. You know what I mean? But I'm about to get back in the gym too. And now that I lost so much weight, it's gonna be even more easier to get cut up. You know what I'm saying?
Are you like eating different?
Yeah, eating different. Sea moss. Intermittent fasting, you know, once I eat dinner, I won't eat nothing till the morning, you know what I mean? When I wake up, just water and fruit, eat my solid meal around 2 or 3 o'clock, eat my dinner by 8 or 9, and that's that.
And that's that.
Yeah.
Like you're not like snacking in the night.
Nah, bro, I used to be doing wild shit, drinking sodas, you know, pulling up, like, you get pulled, you want to go eat, you know, eating like Jamaican food. I'd have like 3 big ass meals a day, you know what I mean?
Oh, damn.
Wake up, French toast with the bacon, this, and that. Lunch, we grabbing some soul food. Dinner, Jamaican food. Go get a Pizookie from BJ's after and shit. Like what? Like, you know, like
What?
crazy shit.
How good does the sea moss work? I know a lot of people have told me like you gotta try, but I don't know. Like I'm not too hip to
It helps your digestion. It helps with your skin. It gives you some. I feel like it gives you this extra energy throughout the day, and just overall, bro. The food that they feeding us out here. You go to the supermarket. I don't know what the exact number is, but there's only like I don't know the exact number. I think it was like 79 or 89 minerals and shit that we supposed to have in our body.
Yeah.
With the fucking food that they give us that we can buy is only 15 of them. You know what I mean? So you want to get all your nutrients. You know what I mean? So it's like a shortcut to get your nutrients.
Yeah, cause I've been on my healthy tip, but for what I've been doing is like I've been eating like throughout like back then. So I do the shit where I have a meal like around 1 or 2.
When y'all grab the homie downstairs?
Yeah. Hey, tell Cali to grab, text Cali and be like, grab his homie downstairs. He's downstairs.
His name March.
March. All right, yeah. So that food. So I eat like around 2 and then eat around again like around 6, 7, even 8 sometimes. Then I'm done after that. But throughout the middle between the 2 and my last meal, I've been doing a lot of like fruit. And
That's what it is,
and I feel good. My body just be
Hell
like
yeah.
digesting like a mother.
Watermelon. Sometimes for breakfast, I get up, we driving and shit. We see the little fruit lady on the side. That's my breakfast. You know what I mean? Cucumber, watermelon, mango, and pineapple. That's what I get.
But fool, you have kids. How do you like deal with like, Daddy, let's go to McDonald's. Daddy, I want Chick-fil-A. Daddy, I want ice cream.
I ain't gonna lie, I do my thing. I'll go to Chick-fil-A. I'll get the lemonade freezy, but the diet lemonade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just little shortcuts. I sometimes, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I'll eat a McFlurry and shit here and
Yeah,
there.
you'll
too,
cheat
you know
every
what I
once in a
mean?
while.
Yeah. But once in a while is different than every day.
Yeah, nah. Because I remember the homie was like, I have one cheat meal a week, and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I got like 2 of them bitches.
But I used to go to McDonald's damn near every day. Every studio session, McDonald's making McGangbangs and shit. Like, you know, just doing wild things.
Those should be smacking. How's the father life now that you feel like you've like I've seen you you've always been a dad.
Yeah,
But, like,
yeah. I would
I've
say
been
shit.
seeing you. You're so more like it feels like you're so much more like in the right headspace. Like everybody has those times where shit be dark up there. People don't even know.
Yeah,
And
I'm about to say it just had a lot to do with growing up. You know, like I'm more grown now mentally as a man, and then I was going through a lot of shit, bro. I don't know, like, you know, if y'all know, I done lost like damn near 9 of my close, not just homies. Like I done lost 9 close homies, 1 blood cousin. You know what I mean? In the last like year and a half. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
a lot.
I know.
So
I know the last time we talked, we didn't really get into that, but you lost a lot of homies, dog.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm about to say, like an abnormal amount. You know what I mean? So it just kind of it threw me off. It spun me off. I was spun out for a while. Like I ain't gonna lie, nigga, getting high, just trying to self-medicate myself. That, like, you know what I'm saying? It got to the point where I just had to realize that when I would be happy and what would make me feel better is being around my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, did you guys grab his homie, Cali? Then or did it? Oh, this
Yeah,
all
cool.
right.
Brother,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
Nah, yeah. So I was thinking about that, and I was like, damn, you guys, cause I've lost 4 good homies back to back, and it was like 2 at a time, and that shit was weird as fuck. And I know it was kind of similar to you guys when you guys lost. You guys lost Awful. You guys lost P
P-Dog.
Dog, and I know you lost.
I lost George, Foster. We
Yeah,
lost Suede.
R.I.P. Foster, man.
Who else? Man, it's been too much. You know what I mean? Somebody I don't even want to talk about. It's just gonna throw me off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But one that hurt the most was my blood cousin. You know what I mean? I took some time off to go get my mind right in San Diego. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like, no weed, no nothing, no alcohol, no nothing. Just complete
Cold turkey.
cold turkey. Just complete fucking. You know what I mean? I was training boxing. He was my trainer. You know, he was 2-1, Golden Glove. You know what I mean? He was doing the shit. Like, so we was boxing and shit. And then I was getting close to him. And, you know, he was younger, like 18, 19. He was in Long Beach, just kicking the projects every day. You know what I'm saying? So I bring him on tour with me. I'm trying to show him like a different side. Like, hey, bro, like, it's business. It's money to be made. You don't got to be on bullshit. Like, and you don't got to prove yourself to nobody for shit show. You know what I mean? And it just didn't happen in time. You know what I mean?
Fucking, did somebody let you know, or you found out, or you got a phone call?
Yeah, I got a phone call from like based on my cousin. You know what I mean? He died with my auntie. I don't want to go too much into detail, but you know what I mean. She was doing something, and he walked in, seen it, and then what it led to happened. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, and like I said, fool, like I understand. Like I said, I've lost homies within like a month from each other, 2 months, like best friends that I got tatted all over my body multiple times. Like, and that shit'll throw you off a little bit, and you'll be like, nah, not like that. Like you kind of like you be like wondering why life works a certain way. But I'm glad that like your headspace is. I mean, you're forever gonna miss somebody, dog. I don't think that ever goes away.
Yeah, just like to the point where you know, like unfortunately, you get used to it, numb to it, and it, like I can't afford to be out here just on bullshit. You know what I mean? I got a daughter. I got 2 sons. You know what I mean? That I gotta make sure it's straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My daughter getting older. You know, she damn near like it's scary. You know, middle school and shit. That's almost high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I gotta make sure like I'm really there and present and really like, you know what I mean? Laying the ground rules down, letting her know right from wrong. You know what I'm saying?
How what's the difference? Obviously, she's a girl and they're boys, but like, how do you like balance it? Like, okay, I gotta be a little more strict with her, but then she gonna see that I'm cool with the little bros.
I would say I'm less strict with her.
Okay.
Like, but I'm a lot more like protective. You know what I mean? That's what I would just say. You know, like the little ones, they gonna be. My youngest son, he active. He's like already. I could tell he gonna be a handful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's smart. He listens to he listens too well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he knows how to use like he'll hear what we saying. You know what I mean? Sometimes you know like family members arguing. You know he'll hear like a little certain piece. And he'll know exactly when and where to say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
He's timing everything. Everything's fucking strategic a little bit.
Cheeses, you go, fuck you, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
You be like, no, you can't say that.
Yeah. Oh God.
What about like, do they know you're a rapper?
Yeah, my daughter knows I'm a rapper. And she see my face on all the zoomies and shit right now. For one.
Oh, that's cool as fuck, bro.
And then for 2, for like the last 5 years, she just been seeing people asking for pictures everywhere we go. So at first she kind of didn't know like exactly. She knew I was like something, you know what I mean? But now she old enough to the point where like she got friends as fans and shit like that. You know what I mean? She be a little embarrassed and shit, but you know what I mean. I know she like at the end of the day. We be going in her classroom, all the kids, like, you know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though, cause I could only imagine. Like my little cousin calls me. Well, he used to. He graduated already. The last 2 years, bro, he called me every Friday in his homeroom, and I'll be just waking up, and he'll be like, "Look, I told you guys," and I'll be like, "Bro, you can't just be calling me, bro." Like, but I think it's different with my little cousin, cause we're not like. I'm probably only like 5, 6 years older than him, but your daughter is more like, oh, that's my dad. You know what I'm saying?
Her teachers is fans.
That's cool, though.
You know?
Damn, you knocked down the TA? That's crazy.
Shit, I ain't knocking down that. You gonna get me in trouble again.
hey, I'm so sorry about that. You know what? I saw a lot of comments where they're like, Doknow, you're scandalous. I'm like, I'm just doing my
Nah,
fucking
cool.
job.
I'm about to say, you know what I mean? We you know, they be split ups and you know what I mean? But this time is solid. You know what I mean? Both me and my baby mama have grown, or my girl now. You know what I mean?
I'm happy for that.
We've both grown to the point where we like we stable up here and we know what we gotta do and what we got and what the right thing is and what the wrong thing is. You know what I mean? And it take a lot, you know what I mean?
It takes a lot for sure.
Especially in the lane that we in, we not regular individuals, you know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be, you know what I mean? Like on tours and shit now, bro, I don't even pull up to the show till like 5 minutes before show time. I be out the building quicker than they can like even, where this nigga go? You know, I'm gone, shit.
and you know what's crazy? I remember you telling me that. You're like, yeah, dude, I'm in here 5 minutes. Right before my last song, the team's already ready with the door open, and I just...
Yeah, ain't no playing. They had that back end right there. Grab the back end, go straight to the stage. You know what I mean? I be having this whole like, we'll be parked around the corner. We won't pull up till they start saying, where you at? It's showtime. All right, come on. You know?
Yeah. That's good though, because it's faster to move like that. I feel like I'm still learning a little bit, like, and where we're not, we really move strategic. Like, my homies have the car already outside the club before we get out. I mean, not always, because I'm just not like on like, but I just every once in a while I'll be like, all right, bro, we gotta just in and out. Or like
we even have two people waiting outside, right outside the entrance and exit of where we coming up. You know what I mean? They got that. They got that on them. You know what I mean? Make sure we in and out. Boom.
Yeah, no, and especially I like even when we do it, like let's say we go to a show, I'll be like, bro, we gotta leave right before the last two songs. I'm sorry, we can't see the most popping song, but I don't want to take a million. Yeah, I don't want I do. Like it's a beautiful thing. Like yesterday, we took pictures together. Well, like we had a fan just recognize both of us, and they was like,
what, Doknow? What?
Yeah. And I was like, oh motherfucker, you got lucky. You killed two birds in one stone today. Oh, mama, he posted that shit so fast,
bro, quicker than quick. I went upstairs, and all the fans who be like taking pictures, like, oh my God, if you got a verified account, there's a button that you click and it just shows everything that you're tagging.
Bro, okay, let's talk about this. They don't know what we go through. Okay, so we have this thing where we have a.
Let's go ahead and show them, bro.
So let's say you repost my story, even though you don't tag me, I could see that you posted my story.
Look.
So like we have this. I have it on my phone too. Here,
story. Look, so you can see right here.
I'll show mine. Go ahead.
Look. Stories about you. You click on that.
Yes, that's everything.
You know what I mean?
So any story that people post, they don't have to tag us. If you repost one of my videos and you don't tag me and you tag 30 of your friends, I see it. It says mentions you.
So don't feel special like we out here looking for y'all or something. You know what I mean?
Bro, because I've gotten so many, and rappers, you guys figured it out, upcoming rappers. And shout out y'all for following your dreams. Stop tagging me because I'm going to see the shit. And then I feel bad because you tag me on a minute, I be feeling bad because some music sucks. Not all of it. Some of it.
Most music sucks. Look, bro.
If it's good, I'll comment. I'm a cool. But like they tag me and then they like post on their story like they flexing.
Bro, it's to the bro. We need dentists, doctors, and other shit too. Like, come on now. Like, I swear to God, it's too many people trying to rap, and then it says it's not for everybody. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
y'all fault.
It is. It's our fault.
It's your fault.
It's our fault.
Because you know what? Nobody looked like y'all before.
Exactly. Not everybody look, you know what I mean? To a point where
I know 30 rappers.
To the point where I had to change up my swag. Like, you know what I mean? I really feel like people, like, you know what I mean? I'm super into fashion and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and
okay, I have a good question for you.
It was to that video went viral, bro. I did an interview at some spot.
Shout out fucking Heaven Sneaker Shop.
Shout out Heaven Sneaker Shop, but they bled me, bro. Like, they took the shit out of proportion. Like, bro, all I said was don't dress off the mannequin and don't buy something because it's a brand. Amiri's cool. Purple's cool. I wear Amiri. I wear purple. You know what I'm saying? Just get the shit that you like. Don't get it because it's that. You know what I mean?
Okay. So I seen that, but also I did an interview with AFM Peso. Shout out AFM Peso. And we talked about the swaggies in LA. And he put you in his top 5, I think.
Yeah, I will put him right back in there too. Shit, you know what I mean? Me and bro been fucking on, like, you know, we been locked in for a minute since before we was even popping, you know what I mean? But real recognize real, and niggas know, like, bro, I be putting that shit on like, nigga, I walk to Starbucks putting that shit on. I got so much clothes in my closet, it's damn near impossible to walk out.
I ain't gonna lie, I did see him yesterday with some flip-flops I never seen before. You know what I mean? I was like, I have Yeezys. But you know my thing is, who would you, because I have this argument with T-Rail. You want to back up. T-Raw has this thing where he thinks he's like a fashion icon in his head. He's Kanye.
I mean,
he's swaggy. T-Raw swaggy.
I'm about to say he not over the top. Like it's not like when I think of the flyest person in the city. Like I ain't
It's
thinking of
definitely not T-Raw. But we were having this argument where I told him I think like I think we're going back and forth about like I think we talked about Fabulous. We talked about Hit Boy. And then he clowned on G Perico and RJ. He was just clowning, but I was like,
no, hey, G Perico and Barja, they be putting that shit on, bro.
But you know why Phil put that shit on? YG.
It depends on what you like.
It depends on what you like.
It's a little flamboyant for me, but like you know what I mean. It definitely like he walk in the room and people gonna look like, oh shit, what is he? What bro?
What about Hit Boy Fly?
I ain't too hip with Hit Boy. You know what I mean? I chopped it up with him in the DMs, but I ain't seen too much pictures and shit to even know.
What about Fabulous? Have you seen how Fabulous dresses?
Fabulous, like the old nigga?
Yeah. Like the old nigga. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna just show you. Just
show me something.
Because I know you're fly.
Yeah.
And I know and I understood what you were saying in that clip. I know I do content, so I understand how
they wanted to clickbait it, you know what I mean? Bro, they had hella people like, bro, I done did the designer shit. Nigga, I got a whole closet full of old designer shit. Like, bro, like that shit is just it's just I like supporting the companies that's coming out up and coming now. Who is Fabulous? Let me see. Yeah, he putting it on.
He putting it on. But T-Raw put me on Fabulous. I was like, I didn't know Fabulous put that shit on like that. He put that shit on like a motherfucker. He fly.
Especially for older.
Yeah,
for an older dude, yeah. Look,
but I was like, he was flying his time. Like Cameron was flying his time.
Yeah, Cameron would fly too. Not Fabulous doing his thing.
But other people was mad at me. I'm like, bro, I just gave my opinion. I'm not a fashion icon. Like I wear basketball. If I could wear basketball shirt for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you see it, even a flick like he got that shit on.
I
like that. You know what I mean? And look, he not wearing fucking all Dior and this and that. Like you don't gotta do that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you wanna go out there and break your pockets on an outfit to look like everybody else, by all means, be my guest. You know what I'm saying? But you don't gotta do that. You can put some on, nigga, Dior belt and a hat, put some other shit on, you know what I mean? And it'll make it pop out even more, you know what I mean?
Like that hat is hard.
Which one? This right here. Yeah. Shout out the Fresco Bucks on Instagram. You know what I mean? He do the.
One thing about you,
Lean Lords. That's the hat company.
One thing about you are always gonna have exclusive shit. Yeah, and I'd be like, where'd you get that from?
That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? And I'd say where fashion is turning right now is like it's kind of like about you gotta make it the fashion now. Is about shit that you gotta like and you gotta like. It's almost like your lifestyle gotta be part of your fashion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From cartoons you might have used to watch, damn near down to like all type of shit. You know what I mean? Like like your lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Who would you put in your top 5 flyest in LA?
Top 5 flyest in LA.
And you kind of add yourself. I understand. I know you're fly.
Okay.
But let's just say from the 2010s and up.
Let me think right now. 2010s and up. Shit, you gotta throw Draco in there.
Fly.
Ralphie be putting it on. Shit. Jeezy be having that shit on too sometimes. You know what I mean? Who else be having it on? Let me really think. Let me really think.
Go ahead. Cause I want it to be like
HBK Jachi. He up and coming. He put that shit on. You know what I mean?
He put it on.
You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, he not over here doing all the Dior shit and all that. You know what I mean? It's about how you put it together, bro. It's all about how you put it together. You know what I'm saying? It could be like some slight shit, bro. You could make some nigga could buy a pair of Vans, had them shits looking cool as a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 4.
You need one more.
One more.
And if you got more after that, that's cool. We got them.
I'm gonna do a top 10.
I'm
gonna do a top 10. Let's see. What's the name? Big Sad. I like that. You know what I mean? He be having that shit on where like you might not even know it's that, but it's some shit he got on. You know what I mean?
Man, fuck out of here. Big Sad wears white tees and sweats.
You know what I'm saying? But look, that white tee right there might be $700, $800 though.
That is true, but I feel like he's
and that's what part.
And
and
you know,
that's
funny,
part of it.
Funny that
I like that. Like I like when somebody go to the. Let's say you go buy some Louis shit, instead of buying the Louis belt that got the fucking LV and the whole little thing. You get the one that's more common, you know what I mean? You really gotta pay attention, get up close, like, oh wait, you got some Louis on? You know what I mean?
And you know what's funny? And you know what's funny that me and AFN president were talking. He was like, I was like, where'd you come from? He's like doing a video show with Big Side, and I'm like, oh yeah, what was he wearing? A hoodie and some sweats, and he was like, you crazy, Doknow. You crazy. Shout out Big Side, but motherfucker, that's the only one I have to disagree with you on. But that's your list. Go ahead, you got 4 more.
All right, so I got 6. That's 4 more. But you gotta understand the swag too, though. Like, you know what I mean? You putting it on. It's about the nonchalantness too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so that AFN peso. You know what I mean? This is not in no order. This is just my niggas who I think is fly out here. Let me see. R3 the Chili Man be putting that shit on.
I like his swag.
He got some cool swag.
I fuck with his swag. Yeah.
Let's see who else. Let's see. Suede, he damn near created. Suede, I ain't gonna lie.
Suede brought 501s back.
He made like a whole like look, like, you know what I mean. You will go to like the Ippia show, like, you know what I mean. We have a show in the crowd. I kid you not. The Salico, man, Suede put on for a Salico. You know what I mean? Like
Suede put that shit on.
You know what I mean? It made it look a certain way to the point where you could, like, you know what I'm saying, do what it do. J305, you know what I mean? That's
oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. He's part of OPM.
Yeah, part
Fly.
of OPM. Fly.
I see, like me, I think Dom Kennedy's fly.
That was my next person. So that's my 10.
I think Dom's fly. Like, to me,
you know
I'm
what I mean?
like,
and I like all type, like, and that's all them 10 people I said right there is all different types of swags. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then of course myself.
And of course myself.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, have you ever thought about maybe like obviously you've like took pictures for brands, but actually like maybe pursuing the modeling shit?
Yeah, especially after like the weight loss, you know what I mean? Now I'm getting hit up more for modeling gigs and shit.
That's fire.
Because back then I would go and damn near most of the shit I would put, I was a size 40 in jeans. I'm a 34 now, you know what I mean?
Damn.
I ain't been a 34 since like shit 09. You know what I mean?
And we gotta talk about it, because that's probably when you were shuffling and you're shuffling again, and I love it.
Man, I ain't shuffling again. It was
bro, no.
Bro,
you're fool. Let's not take away from the fact that you're a great skater and a great shuffler.
Of course I'm a great shuffler, but a nigga not just out there shuffling. I knew what the video was gonna do. Look, it was to the point where I'm like this. I was in the last like stages with my label. I couldn't drop no music. I couldn't drop no music videos. I couldn't drop no features with a video. Like, let's say I was to do a song with somebody, the song would come out, label would take it down. You know what I mean? So I had to think outside the box and do shit that would, like, you know what I mean, keep me in the scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Them little TikTok videos, putting it on, like, you know what I mean? Shit like that, you know? Like,
hey, I ain't gonna lie though, fool. I think he was shuffling with some shoes on, and I was like, this motherfucker shuffling with some expensive ass shoes on.
Some J's here, you know? Oh, God.
But are you thinking of maybe hitting a rave soon, brother?
What? Come on, you gotta take you if we go together.
Bro, we are going to escape this year. I'm gonna hit something and be like FENIX FLEXIN.
Even my daughter fly too. Like, I'm teaching her young.
My daughter
you know what
fly
I mean?
too.
I swear to God, you know, she be putting that shit on.
Is she flyer than your baby mama?
My baby mama be putting that shit on too. I ain't gonna lie. I done seasoned her up. You know what I mean?
Hey, has she ever put something on and you were like,
yeah, all the time. You know what I mean? We be going back and forth, but she hard headed. You know what I mean? I tell her it's whack. She like, nigga, fuck you.
Because look, I'm gonna tell you a little story. Poet, I'm sorry. The homie Poet's girl has some bullshit on, and me just being naturally just like, I like think shit, and I just say it, and that's just bad of me, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, that shit chunty as fuck. And I felt terrible.
I be telling my baby mama saying, I be like, hey, that's chunty, like, take that shit off. Look, like, throw some
But let's just say one of your baby mama friends is coming with you guys, and she has some bullshit on, you be like, hey, tell your girl she gotta go change that shit. Shit's terrible. She making us look bad.
She know who to bring and who not to, and who she know what's up. She ain't gonna bring nobody that just look
that's
like
chunty.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
It was Poet's like it was one time.
You know, you get a one-time pass. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah.
Stand behind the DJ booth or something.
Stand behind the DJ booth. No, thank God we had a section. She ended up being in the cut with the homie. I was like, I feel it. If my shorts ripped too,
but now my baby mama, she be on her shit. Like, she be knowing the brands and shit. Like this morning, she was like, oh, look what I just bought, some acne glasses. She ordered me some Evisu, like an Evisu fit top and bottom. You know what I mean? Like, she know what's up. Like,
that's
you know what I mean?
fire. Hell yeah.
If you're watching right now, you're probably wondering, Doknow, why did you stop the interview? Let me tell you why. Because of Prize Picks. Shout out Prize Picks, you feel me? You could use code Doknow, 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 to win some money. You feel me? You feel me? Play some, just have fun. You feel me? Prize Picks always has the good deals. 100% deposit with $100. You could win some. Fool, you could get rich off watching this interview and using the code Doknow. Fool, you ever want to get rich? I want to get rich. You want to get rich? I want to get rich. So use Prize Picks and use the code Doknow. You could, you feel me? Go for the Dodgers. You could go for the Astros. Or you could go for San Diego. Fuck both these teams, though. You feel me? You could always go for the LA Dodgers, the LA Kings, the Rams, the Chargers, the Lakers. Use Prize Pick, use code Doknow. Let's go.
So would you do some EDM shit?
Some EDM shit.
Like music, maybe music?
Wise, hell yeah, of course. I done got shit, bro. It's coming.
Bro.
I got one already.
Fool, I have a couple producers I got to tap in with. I'm going to show you some shit, actually.
Y'all got a paper towel or
yeah,
something?
Yeah, we got one right there to the side. I got you, Pops.
Good looking.
Let me show you this shit.
Man, y'all got the Chick-fil-A sauce over there, too. I see y'all.
Bro, we be... if I be having to feed the team, my Uber Eats, they motherfuckers got to give me a fucking promo code or something.
I got the... What's it on I forgot what it's called, but on the lift, what is it on it's not Uber Eats, but the other one. I got the gold pass.
DoorDash.
I got the discounts. Sometimes I be getting free food and shit.
Oh, hold up. Let me show you.
I don't got no mocos. I'm good.
I'm good. Let me show you the shit. This is a homie.
You?
No,
Oh,
it's not me.
okay.
This is a homie. But they just going crazy. They're producing out of like Hollywood. They just doing this shit.
I got some shit like this coming up.
Fucking
I'll show you after. It's on the
Yeah,
project.
yeah.
Lights, Camera, Action. That's the name of the song. If y'all seen it on it. I mean, and for the project goes, I want to put this out there too. Because look, the label said it's going to release in 2 weeks. So I dropped the fucking cover art thinking it's going to drop in 2 weeks. The 2 weeks came up. Instead of that, they sent me something else saying, hey, you've recouped everything. You know what I'm saying? If you want us to drop this, we got to go and do another, like, you know what I mean, lock in again on some shit, or you can get into the mode of where you go independent. Nigga, I've been trying to go independent for a minute after seeing how it got, like, to the point where I couldn't drop anything. Like, when I would drop something, I gotta turn in the song. They gotta approve of the song. When the video come out, they gotta approve of the video. It just it takes too long. For one music video to come out, it would take damn near fucking 2 weeks for the video to come out. Now I could drop a video any time. You know what I'm saying?
How do you... Don't turn that on. It's going to be louder.
And I
don't
got
even
that.
know why you guys thought about that.
And that independent bag is different, bro. Like, you know what? You get paid every quarter. I see 55K on my quarterly shit. Nigga get 9K out that. You know what I mean? That should have had me sick.
Hey, and now that you're fucking... Now that you're doing that, like, now that you're fucking... now you're independent.
Independent.
What's like the weight off your shoulder? Like, you don't gotta, like... You can literally do what the fuck you want.
What the fuck you want to do? You know what I mean? Shit, like, different... always keep it. Now I always got a WAP on me. Like, you know what I mean? It's a complete different thing now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for the people to see it too. You know what I mean? Like, y'all just gonna see it, the difference in the music, the looks, everything. You know what I mean? It just make it easier. And for upcoming artists, I'll give y'all this: if you got good motion, and you know that your views and shit is coming in consistently, bro, don't sign no deal, bro. Just wait, figure it out, do it. It's them quarterly checks is going. Let's say somebody offer you $250,000 for a distribution deal per se. You know what I mean? You take that $250,000, not even realizing you locked in. They said you got you in a 2-year distribution deal for $250K. Nigga, them 2 years that would have went by, you would have been up $700K. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It just don't make no sense.
And my thing is that, like, when things like that happen, right? Like when you're signing these deals, or when you are independent, like, there's pros and cons to everything, though, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because
you know
when you're independent, now it's really on you.
Yeah, but to be honest, I was signed and it was still really on me.
Yeah, okay, but it happens a lot. But
it was kind of different, though. I get it. With me, it was a different story. They signed Shoreline Mafia. They didn't sign FENIX FLEXIN. You know what I mean? They signed FENIX FLEXIN under the Shoreline Mafia umbrella, But when I left the group, that was it. You know what I mean? I ain't have no A&R. I didn't have no promotion team. I ain't have no booking agency. I ain't have no management.
So were you
I ain't have
talking
no
to
nothing.
anybody?
Hell no, I ain't have no contact with nobody from the label since I just got out the label right now.
And just the check was coming in. With the quarterly.
It was no check, but it was bullshit because they taking the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was just like a fucked up situation. You know what I mean? And like you just got to be smart about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew leaving the group was going. It was
Slow down
It was
shit.
It was going to slow down for a second, but that slowing down got me to the point where now you see, bro. Go look at my YouTube, bro. My YouTube streams is like Spotify streams. That I'm blowing a lot, damn near. I'm blowing shit out the water. Like my streams is crazy.
And there's a lot of artists that didn't go through what you went through. But what do you think kept you like and this is like what do you think kept you relevant throughout these years? Without like throughout obviously you had the group.
I mean,
you leave the group.
I'm a joint, and on top of that, I really be out here, bro. Like you can ask around. I be around, bro. I ain't tucked up in a house or nothing. I be outside, like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Shooting music videos, nigga tell me pull up to your hood, I'm pulling up, like you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy about that, food that I thought about it the other day, where like a lot of artists be thinking that it's cool or they want to act brand new with upcoming artists. I feel like you've always shown love to whoever,
like if somebody
whoever got momentum and got and
ain't even about momentum. Like even like let's say like per se, like with Bravo. When I linked up with Bravo, Bravo had like he had like 5K, 10K music followers. I mean followers on IG. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. You could just hear. I got a good ear for music. You know what I mean? You could tell when somebody's talented or if somebody's bullshit. You know what I mean? Another one, Jab Bands, for example, too. Me and Jab Banter did a song 2 years ago.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Went up, got 1.8 million. I pulled up to San Bernardino. We was going up, big blicks and everything. You know what I'm saying? But I won't do no song with somebody. I do a song when I genuinely like their music and I know that they gonna go up on their own anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you know that's what I just would want to be a little. If I could be a helping hand to expedite that process, then I'm gonna go ahead and do that if I fuck with the music. You know what I mean?
See, that's why you're successful. Cause I be telling people all the time, right? Like even me, like I do interviews that I know aren't gonna get over 20K views, even 10K views.
Yeah.
But I do it because I generally fuck with the person or the story or the situation. But throughout the years, you get interviews like the Mexican OT interview. We never met. But we did that because people. But the shit that I did before adds to that. We did 500,000 we did 100K in one day for an interview, and then
he
we
hot
did
right now,
500,000.
you know what I mean? He brand new. You know what I'm saying? He brand new. He
But
hot.
he did a half
bubbling.
he did Andrew Schultz before me. He did Flagrant. They did 1 million in a day. He came over here out of relationship. He seen the shit I do and the shit I fuck with. I did. I've done a lot of people. I've been blessed. I like you. This is your second time on here, and you've always been like, "Do not fuck with generally what you do." Like, let me come out here. Let's figure it out. I'm like, hell yeah. But I think what we do as people in our individual lane goes a fucking long way. Because I be telling people, stop acting cool. Acting cool, and it is like the one. If we could teach you one thing, is don't act cool around motherfuckers. Don't think you're too cool for anything.
Don't think you too cool, because at one point, that person who you thought you was too cool for gonna be right here, and you might be trying to do a little something, and they gonna remember that. Don't think you too tough, because you're gonna get your ass blicked down. You know what I'm saying? It's just you know what I mean? You know what's up. We grew up out here. We know how to move out here.
Nah, but yeah, I like when people ask me like, oh, I said people want to shoot for the stars right away. Yeah. And that's cool, shoot for the stars, but I'm like, you gotta earn your way up there, bro. Me and Kelly used to sit at the Z Room in Paramount for fucking do 10 interviews of food. I didn't know nobody, nothing.
Yeah, of course.
I just had 20K followers on my Instagram, 20K more than they did, and it somehow worked out. But now I went from that to having my own office to working with huge artists, connecting with, man, shout out my boy Tornillo. He that was under Santa Fe. We're thinking of doing some shit. We just been connecting, but I'm like,
I'm getting my old Instagram back, so I'm hyped on that too. You know what I mean? Because there was a point where, bro, like, nigga, what? Lil Uzi was tapping in, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, Takeoff. Takeoff was tapping in, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then when I left the group, my Instagram magically got deleted. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that shit put me back. But God got a reason for everything. You know what I'm saying? And like I be saying, I think I spoke on it on the last interview too. Like, it just made it to the point where all the followers I got now is strictly core FENIX FLEXIN followers. They there, you know what I mean? I put out something, I get the full interaction. You know what I mean?
They on it, yeah.
I'm about to hit 200K followers. It's been like what, 2 years now? You know what I mean? I worked up to 200K. You know what I'm saying? But my numbers be like, I be doing numbers like people with millions of followers. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's cool about that? That now you got 2 IGs.
No. They combine them.
Oh, they're gonna combine them?
So I had like 570K on the last one. They gonna combine that with this.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be like 700 something.
700 something.
That's still real good. Like what I'm saying is like
it's cracking.
It's 500 plus another 200 that you already built. So now that's an extra plus all the shit you be doing like on TikTok, other promotions.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because, and like I said, like shout out me and the homies because we be hip on motherfuckers before. Like, and I'm not saying that you're somebody to be hip with because you are a staple in LA with the shit you guys did a long time ago. But like what I'm saying is like
I'm a new artist.
Technically, as FENIX FLEXIN, there was a growth that needed to be built.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm about to say, and that's where I realized too. And at the point in time when I left the group, it was like more so for me to be like, I know what I am, what I'm physically capable of, and musically capable of. And I knew that, like, you know what I'm saying? I got to do some shit for myself right now to, like, you know what I mean? To get my name cemented in concrete, you know what I mean? And I'm doing it, you know what I mean?
Hell
you
yeah.
Look at the view. I ain't putting up no songs that's not getting no million. All my songs is million plus. Every video, million plus. I ain't putting out no song that's getting 30K in 2 months or nothing like that, you know what I mean? That's like, you got to, you got to peep game. Look at all the LA artists and then just, you know what I'm saying? I don't get my respect enough out here. I say that, you know what I mean? But one, I would say it would be from the consistency, but that was just out of my hands. I couldn't do nothing. Like it was out of my hands. If I would have loved to drop multiple projects last year. I got over 300 plus songs. You know what I mean? I just couldn't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think that has a lot to do with people picking and choosing. And I've always said I think focus on the music. That's just I've been big on that. I think even with the relations with anybody I've ever had, I just think like.
And now it got to the point where I didn't like put in enough groundwork to the point where people don't even pick and choose no more. Like like it might have been like that at one point, but now nigga it's people talk about FENIX FLEXIN and it's FENIX FLEXIN.
That's beautiful though, dog. And congratulations to you for real, for like.
I appreciate
for
that,
real, because like I said, I feel like I'm a student of just anything. Like I like paying attention to whoever's doing this shit. Where I'm always the one to, whenever we're having conversation on all these big ass podcasts I work at, I'm always the one to mention different shit that comes up. And I'm like the young life when it comes to this podcast. I don't think there's there's nobody my age doing it. So
and you doing it the right way.
Appreciate that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You're not doing it like. It don't look corny. It don't look forced. It don't look nothing like that. It's all natural. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I've always been big on like, bro, like I want to put you on to hip to shit that I'm like, bro, like a lot of people weren't hip to corridos, and I was on it a minute ago. Like I was just like, I love that shit. Like,
that's how I feel with like the anime shit, bro. Like hella people was catching on the anime wave, bro. Like, look, bro,
you fucking nerd.
I was in fucking middle school, high school, nigga, hiding that shit, like not even wanting people to know what I'm into. You know what I mean? And now that shit trendy. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite anime? I only know hentai. No, I'm just kidding. No. Hey, you know who put me on that? My little, for my Asian homies that I always knew that like watch hentai. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Man,
One time I looked that shit up, I was like, ugh.
I can't watch no cartoon porn.
That's crazy.
You shouldn't even be watching porn. Look, like porn it fuck up your mental.
It fuck up your mental. Here you go with this Andrew Tate bullshit.
Nah, I'm dead serious. You know what I mean? Look, shit like it. You don't like it do something else for you. You know what I mean?
Did you see what the Mexican OT said about it?
What he say?
He said one time I was about to watch porn and I was gonna jack off, and then I heard Andrew Tate say some shit like, "What if you're fucking jacking off and God walks in? What the fuck am I gonna do with fucking my dick in my hand and God walks in?" And he's like, after that I stopped watching porn. I was like,
I'm about to say shit. Who you know, humans is humans. They gonna do what they do. You know what I mean? But hey, you know what I mean? Teach his own. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not too anti-porn, but I feel like if you everyday it, that's wild.
Yeah, you got a problem. You know what I'm saying?
You got a problem. Shout out Van Lathan.
I watch porn or something if I ain't had like, you know, like maybe like once every 3-4 months if it, you know what I mean, if shit been dry.
If you gotta just buzz one out. But the anime show, what are you on? What are you watching?
Baki, I think that's what it is.
Is that the one with a million fucking seasons?
I'm not too sure. It's like that's One Piece, I think.
There's Jakarta put me on some shit.
I think Baki's. I'm forgive me if I'm saying it wrong for like the hardcore fans, but it's like a fighting anime. You know what I mean? Bruh got his pops. His pops is like, you know, it's like a whole cool storyline to it. What kicked it off for me really though was Dragon Ball Z. I started watching Dragon Ball Z when I was like in like kindergarten, first grade. You know, I'd be watching everything. From then, it went to Naruto when I was like in
maybe
high school. 04. No, hell no, like 04. I was watching Naruto. I was reading it in I was reading the Japanese ones like before they came out. You know what I mean? And doing the translation, just watching with the translations on it. You know what I'm saying? So
you're a good reader.
And then yeah, I'm a good reader. You know what I mean? And then after that, I started getting into Death Note. There was a whole bunch of them. You know what I mean? I could go on and on.
I was never
Yu Yu Hakusho. That's one of my favorites. You know what I mean? It's a classic, underrated anime. Bleach was dope as fuck.
Hey, you're a real fan. Yeah, because I only know fucking Naruto because he runs like an idiot and Pokemon.
I wouldn't even consider Pokemon anime.
Bro, that's anime, bro.
Nah, it's Americanized. Too Americanized.
But
you know what I mean? Anime, it's like a culture to it. You know what I'm saying?
There's definitely a culture to it. And shout out, you know what's crazy? That I feel like anime is like and I could be wrong, but I feel like a lot of the porn stars that I've interviewed, they're huge anime fans. And I'm like, does it go hand in hand a little bit? I never just put it together. But
I mean, maybe because
the girls are very literally animated. Yeah,
I'm about to say huge ass titties, big booties, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot of sexual references in some animes. Not all of them, but you know what I mean. If you get into the right anime, maybe that'll lead you to being a porn star. Who knows?
Are you ever into like? Were you ever into like video games? You're deep on video games?
Nah, hell nah. Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I would play like Midnight, the car racing game. The Naruto fighting games when I was in middle school and shit. And then after that, I stopped playing video games. I never got into it.
For real? Damn, I would have thought. And then skating obviously just came natural, huh?
I mean, that's what I would do. Skating was like a middle school thing too. Actually, skating was elementary to middle school. You know what I mean? I was in like middle school. I was in like 7th grade, jumping off 12 stairs and shit. You know what I mean? Kick flipping 8 stairs. You know what I mean? Suede too. Rest in peace, Suede. Y'all might not know about that, but we done crossed paths at what park is it? Fuck.
Are you nicer than Peso?
Which Peso?
Peso.
Lil Peso.
Lil Peso.
Yeah, I'm about to say it depends. You know what I mean? But I'll probably say yeah. I'm not too sure. I haven't seen like what.
I know Suede was nice.
Suede was nice, but look, y'all gotta understand, he was really that. What was it? Salt Lake Park? I think it's Salt Lake Park and Huntington Park, if I'm not mistaken. And in Bell Gardens, they had like the Slam City Jam. That's what they would call the skate competition. But we had like niggas had like brushed past back then as kids. You know what I mean? Like the homies had known him as his real name before he was even a rapper.
And that's crazy. They have no clue.
No clue. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Another one. Shout out my boy Kevin Bradley. Gotta give him his respects. You know what I mean? We was skating every day together, like at a what was it, a independent skate park. You know what I'm saying? Back then, he was our age, and he was like, you could already tell he was like, you know what I mean, gonna be one of them ones. And now he one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? We had linked up, and I was in Europe. Me and OHGEESY, we was on tour in Europe for the Shoreline shit, and he just so happened to be out there in London on some pro skater shit, and we linked up, you know what I mean? Had a good ass time, like tripped out, like damn, look, like who would have thought, you know what I mean?
That's dope as fuck, cause I can't skate for shit. It's a skinny sport.
It's a skinny sport.
It's a skinny sport. I only know one fat skater. His name is Jamie. Jamie Floyd?
Man,
Jamie Floyd.
He not fat no more.
Bro, but when I seen him on fucking King of the Hill,
I'm about to say it's damn near kind of like body types and shit too. Like,
no, bro, he was fat, bro. On King of the Hill, you see King of the Hill?
I don't know if you know. I'm gonna show him to you after, bro. But there's this one skater now, bro.
He's fat.
He's fat, bro, and he's like, bro, he killing it, bro. Like I'm talking about skating double sets, doing crooked grinds down rails. It don't make no sense. You know what I mean? Me, I'd lose some weight before I could even start jumping off stairs again. You know what I mean? I would have snapped my ankle.
Hey, shit. I see when you were on back on Fake, they was kind of you. They said that you was better than Lil Wayne. I think you're better than Lil Wayne.
Well, I'm for sure better than Lil Wayne. I'm for sure better than Richard Kidd. Like what? Like that shit not even no competition.
You know what's crazy? Younger, I thought it was cool seeing Lil Wayne skate. Now that I'm older, he's fucking trash.
But what
he's just fucking doing. He's only going up ramps.
You know what I mean?
Like he's not really like. He's not kick flipping or tray flipping.
You gotta give him his respects for even trying to go ahead and do it. Cause skating is not the type of thing that you get good at within a year.
No, you gotta do it for life.
For life. Yeah, I about to say the only reason I could do skating the way I skate now is because I had skated so much that it just comes now. It's something. It's like riding a bike.
Are you like at the point where you feel like if you were to land wrong, it's like, oh, it's over for my knee or my ankle?
Nah, I'm in pretty good shape. And like I said, I was working out for 2 years. My muscles is just like, I got good muscle memory right now too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause
I was getting too big, like to the point I was benching I had 2 plates and the 210s on each side. I was benching more than my body weight. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
I was getting to the point where I was getting almost too sized up though. Like clothes wasn't looking cool no more. Like I was just looking like a
You know what's
meathead.
not looking cool? That fucking mullet, bro. Let it go, bro.
Man, hell no.
Bro, Phoenix.
It ain't happening.
You are my bro.
You don't understand. No, y'all don't understand like what I'm doing it for. Like right now it looks like a mullet. I'm not doing it to have a mullet. When it's fully grown, I'm gonna have like the Nipsey braids on the side, except on top it's gonna be a lineup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck, I gotta wait for the process.
You gotta wait. You know what I mean?
Because he wasn't on his story. I swept up. He's like, dude, no, stop.
Man, TTP, trust the process, man.
I'm trusting the Phoenix,
You know
but
what
if
I'm
it
saying?
looks terrible, just know I'm screenshotting because I seen one thing about Phoenix. He's gonna post some wild ass shoes he has on, and I'm gonna just screenshot it and post it on my story. Like,
Oh God, nah, but look, you see, I got it tied up in a ponytail now and shit.
that don't look too bad though.
Yeah, exactly. It's not, and I cut a lot of it off. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like not like you know what I'm saying. I'd cut a lot of it off. Back then it was like the hair was like to right here. I cut most of it off. You know what I mean? Because I was just growing it long just because I was being on some lazy shit. But shout out Prodigy Hector. Y'all want to get right, man. Shout out my boy. You know what I mean? Same barber for the last 7 years. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's fire, man. You have a lot of things coming up, and there's something you told me off camera, and I think it's beautiful for the city. I think it's beautiful for the world. And I don't know. I feel like we're filming this on a Thursday. It's not gonna come out till Monday.
So we could talk about it.
We could talk about that. And when we talked about it, but Jeezy has a show tomorrow at the Palladium in Hollywood on October 2. Today's the 5th, tomorrow's the 6th.
Yes, sir.
And technically, you already came out. This is a Monday. Technically, you already came out.
Technically, I already came out, and it's already gonna be done.
Right now, it's a Thursday. It's around 5 p.m. How are you feeling about it? Or start from the beginning. How somehow it happened that you guys are back in okay.
I would just say it comes with maturity, bro. Like, look, I'm not the type. We both grown. I'm 27, bro. 30 type shit. Like we grown ass men. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta just think about like, you know what I'm saying. Really, when the group broke up, I mean, yeah, it was reasons for the shit to break up. You know what I mean? But it ain't never too late to make amends with shit. You know what I mean? And shit, we done came up. I always got love for the nigga, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We done came up from sharing clothes, niggas sleeping on the floor, same beds and shit. Like, you know what I mean? And shit like that, I don't take lightly. You know what I mean? That shit means something to me. You know what I mean? And I'm sure it means something to him too. You know what I mean? Like, people like, you know what I mean? Egos might have been getting in the way when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? To me, I didn't kill my ego. I don't got an ego. You know what I mean? I stand on what I'm on my beliefs, and whatever somebody else beliefs are, I'm completely fine with that. You know what I mean? That's their beliefs.
How did it initially start? Like, you reached out, he reached out, somebody put you guys on the phone?
I would say this. I got blessed to have been in contact with some y'all gonna see like as time goes on, y'all gonna see and understand more. But I would say through I got blessed to be put in a management situation where
and congratulations to you, because you've had for the last 2 years, maybe a year and a half, you've had a fucked up situation to where you see when you see a good one, you take it into no situation, but a fucked up one to where you see a good one and you're like, you appreciate that shit a little more.
Like a motherfucker. I got some good people in my corner now that's gonna make shit look a certain way, have shit being.
I love that for you.
Like a roll out a certain way, because for me, I was just having to figure it out, but I was still putting up the numbers that other people was putting up. You know what I mean? Like, I was holding my own with just doing me. You know what I mean? So imagine me doing that.
With a fucking team.
Like, I'm a poppin' nigga. Like, shit, I be doing more numbers than damn near most artists in the city.
That are signed.
You know what I mean? Or unsigned, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? So imagine that with that extra push behind it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
it's out of here, nigga. Barry Bonds knocked out the park. Like, watch. I'm telling y'all now, 6 to 12 months from now, bro, like, the growth is gonna be so exponential. It's gonna be a lot of I told you so's, none of that. None of that. I worked hard for this shit to be even able to be worked with in a way to get me to this next level. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
and I think it's needed. I think the city needs some type of like, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of positivity, you know? Like, there's a lot of beautiful things that are happening. Like, you know, you gotta salute the fucking Blast and Beano's doing something legendary, like six tape and shit like that.
Fuck
And
yeah.
just artists just naturally just killing it and doing it for themselves or with they're in a group or a partnership. But I think for me, and I'm gonna speak kind of for my generation and my like people that I grew up with, like when y'all came out and shit, when I interviewed OGs, I told them this. I'm like, when y'all came out, we were amazed that there was taggers that were rapping like, oh, they're like us.
Ain't nobody done did what we done did since we done did it. I'm gonna just say it straight like that. It's a bunch of great artists out here that's doing great things. You know what I mean?
And shout out them.
You know what I mean? But a lot of them artists, not a lot. You know what I mean? But a couple artists, you know what I mean? They was on our tours. You know what I mean? We was opening doors for motherfuckers too. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
at a really young age. At a really young age.
And I feel like we don't get them like shit. People be paying homage and their respects, bro. But like people really gotta go back and look at the fucking shit, bro. Like niggas, who else out here got like fucking 8, 9 plaques, double platinum plaques? Like our whole album went gold. You know what I mean? We gotta every song on that project is gold, bro. Like that shit's crazy.
Y'all definitely paid the way for. I think even our swag, bro. I think even the way like I said, I could only speak a lot of my experience, but the experience I've seen other people like
we was outcasts for the way we was dressed.
Bro, no, y'all was outcast for bro. You're mixed.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeezy's beanered out. Like there's no pile right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like y'all two look like us, and us being from this side of the like we're from the same side of the city from the 101. So I think to us it just mattered. Like whether whoever liked who or who didn't like who or what side of town, I don't give a fuck about none of that. We saw somebody that looked like us, talked like us, said fool the amount of times we said fool, and we were like, oh, they're ours. And seeing that things happen though, I think naturally life's a fucking trip and shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, of course.
But I think when you told me yesterday, what's the first thing I said? I was like, FENIX, that shit's beautiful. And you're like, I know how it's a trip. And you kind of looked at me like, and I'm like, bro, that's beautiful. And
nah, it is, bro. And like I said, like the shit that me and bruh had established and like really put in the groundwork to do, bro, ain't no reason to just fucking completely tarnish it, throw it away, act like it never happened. You know what I mean? Especially when niggas is grown and ain't no problems. Everybody be trying to pop it, act like there's some beef between niggas. Like, bro, ain't no beef between niggas. There's never been no serious situation or nothing like that. It was more so just like, you know, agreements or disagreements on business and shit like that. You know what I mean?
what was the first, like, when you guys first talked, who threw the first joke, like, back again? Like, was there somebody that, like, threw a joke and you're like, oh, we not there yet, motherfucker? Like,
nah, we ain't even joking or nothing like that. It's business, you know what I mean? We handling business. The jokes and shit, I'm sure that's gonna come whenever it comes, you know?
Yeah. But have you guys been in the studio already?
I don't want to spill no beans or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But who knows, you know what I'm saying?
Who knows? Or has he sent you something?
I'm just gonna
Man,
I'm gonna
FENIX,
just
fuck
say
you.
I'm gonna just say all I'm gonna say is, you know what I mean? It don't worry.
But okay, can I just ask this, and we could end it at this, and then I'll ask you about how, like,
Yeah.
Is Shoreline Mafia coming back?
I don't, you know what I'm saying? All I can say is don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Take that for however you want to take it. You know what I mean?
Well, you're gonna be at the Palladium. Okay, are you excited to come out to the Palladium no more?
Man, of course I'm excited. You know what I mean? Man, I'm beyond
How
excited.
did he ask you?
He ain't asking me. It was, like I said, it was more so of like I said, I'm blessed to be working with some people right now as management that
that you know, like everything makes sense.
Everything makes sense. You know what I mean? And then I could tell you this: we done met up in person. You know what I mean? And we done been around each other in person. You know what I mean? After 4 years of not seeing each other, so you know.
Damn,
what I mean?
that's a trip. Okay, last thing, who do you think was gonna cry first on stage?
Who's gonna cry first?
Yeah,
Ain't nobody gonna cry, bro.
bro. If you, I'm taking bets with the homies because we're gonna be there. So I'm gonna take some bets. I don't know. I'm trying to wait to see how swaggy are you gonna be.
I got the fit right there. I'll show you after.
Okay, you gotta show me after. That shit, it does like the fly shit though.
Man, you already know. Shout out Magnolia Park, the homies at Mag Park and shit.
Shout out my dog Matt because he be putting on for Magnolia Park. He brought me the they did like a Salvadorian drop.
Y'all better give me a discount.
Yep. Shout out Magnolia Park. They got it. I'm gonna send it to them. I know who they are.
I need a free spider, free. You know what I mean? Or essentials. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping.
Yeah, but nah, congratulations to that, bro. I like I said, I think like even me, right? Like, I think like the first 2 years, even a year, I fucking cared about what people said about me on the internet, reacting to me about everything. I get judged for everything, right? Like I don't put on for Mexicans or you're not for the culture. Because,
Man, bullshit.
You know,
you for bro. Like if they saying that, they just trying to come up with something.
Yeah,
to hate on
just
you
anything,
for.
right? So I think even talking to
Man,
you,
you for
we
the
had like
you for the culture, bro.
appreciate that, man. I genuinely, because we talked generally for like 15 minutes, and just hearing you talk, I was like, bro, FENIX at his best right now. And even when I talked to Jeezy, when I interviewed him, you could tell like the headspace is just different, you know? Like,
I mean, shit, we was young and dumb, and
bro,
like,
but that's normal. Like I'm saying, like us and people don't understand, and they may never will because we live a lifestyle. But when people ask me about the November shit, and my homies are all here to talk about it, or the Power 106 shit, all I ever say is, I mean, just shit be happening because it's hard to explain, and you might not ever understand.
And bro, I'll tell you like this: you got enough talent, tenacity, and people behind you. You don't need nobody, bro. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, FENIX, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You the type to have your own radio station, bro. You don't trust, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, and I genuinely appreciate that because I feel like when it comes to the code, I just feel like LA needs a little like
LA needs look, bro, and that's what I'm saying. This volume 3, we adding like
and I'm excited because shout out you for these cool covers. Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
So some of the shit is boring, and like even for the apology, I was like, this cover's crazy. I don't know what the fuck that one was on.
You know what
I don't know how you thought about that.
It was just the cover was my homeboy. He do like some clothing and shit that's like kind of far out. You know what I mean? So I figured like, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about art. You know what I'm saying? My pops is a painter. I've always been around art. You know what I mean? So when I see people who are artistic and shit like that, I like that. I embrace it. You know what
Hell
I'm saying?
yeah! Now you're definitely killing it. And with this new tape, do you have songs with artists that you could tell us?
I got a song with Greedo. I got a song with up and coming artist Rocco. He like more of like a singing type dude.
Okay.
And I got a couple secrets that's coming on that project.
Can you give us one? Just give me one. Just give me one. Just one. You already want to talk. You met up with OHGEESY. You don't want to admit that he's in the studio, but I'll take that.
You know what I mean?
What I'm saying is, can you tell me an artist that you could tell me? Like one secret good artist.
Riff Raff gonna be on there.
Riff Raff?
Riff Raff.
Where the fuck you meet that guy?
He hit me up. He tapped in on Insta. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying, nigga, people is starting to pay attention right now. Is what I could say. And it was a point where nobody was paying attention, and if they was, it was strictly off of the fucking Shoreline shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now my music is reaching out to other places. You know what I mean? And people are seeing that out of the city. I don't make a certain sound. I don't make just LA sound of music. You know what I mean? When this volume 3 drop, y'all gonna see what I mean. The last tape, volume 2, was specifically organized like that for a reason. It was all LA type sounding beats the whole way through, so I could leave it like that.
Yeah.
All right, boom.
And is there artists that you do want to work with, like maybe that are not from LA, like Chicago, San Diego, the Bay?
Yeah, of course.
Fucking wherever the fuck, New York.
Yeah, nah, for shit show. E40, you know what I mean? I done tapped in with you know what I mean? He done season me with some game and shit. I'm trying to think who else. Shit, I would be down to work with fucking Mexican OT. He hard.
Shout out Mexican OT. Bro, I would love to make that happen just because, bro, I think, his personality in person, like, I don't know if you've seen clips of him. He's a fucking fool. He's like that in person. He's just like I seen him on Tuesday, and I was like, what are you gonna do when you go home? He's like, eat a peanut butter and jelly. And I was like, all right. And he's like, yeah, I want to eat a peanut butter and jelly and just kill Hawks. Just kill Hawk, nigga. And I was like, all right, yeah.
I gotta put him on the fried PB&Js, man. I make the best fried peanut butter jelly
that's
sandwich.
fucking fat.
Hey, you know what I mean?
You can't be taking Shima and eating fried PB&J. That's not the way life works, FENIX.
But you put in the air fryer.
I don't have an air fryer. Do it? Little weirdo preaches to me every day.
You gotta get the right one though, cause look, there's certain ones where it got the chemicals and shit. It heat up to a certain amount. You getting chemicals put in your food.
Okay, but you
gotta get the good one.
Can you send me the one you have?
Yeah, I send it to you.
All
I
right,
got
but
you.
the Mexican OT, I know you mentioned. Who else did he say? E40.
I want to work with bigger artists. Really, like, you know what I'm saying. I don't. It's not even to sound like on no asshole shit, but I'm kind of done doing the whole like I mean, let's just say it's a really hard up and coming artist. You know what I mean. I only want to work with people who's either at my level or above my level. Who can,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
And are you a fan of the drill music? I'm not too hip to the.
What, like New York drill?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't personally like it. I like maybe one or two, but I'm not. But I know your music
it's not
expansion is probably better than mine.
It's not my thing, and like I like a couple artists from out there. Set the trend. I think that's the name. Set the trend. He hard.
I don't understand them.
I mean, you gotta just hear certain songs. You know what I mean? Not all of their catalog is gonna be the super drill shit. They got songs that's not like that too. You know?
Okay. What about R&B's big right now?
R&B's big
It's
right
growing.
now.
Shout out Blast. Shout out the dude T-Rail I met. Not on my T-Rail, but the other T-Rail. Shout out shout out Thames. Who else? Shout out Kari. I love Kari from bro. You gotta fuck with Kari from the Bay.
I want to do a song with Bino Redo.
Shout out Bino. Oh, Bino too. I don't know why.
Maj from Oakland. You know,
bro,
he hard as motherfucker.
Full 5. You heard of Kari?
Kari, I'm not too sure.
Bro, he's from the Bay. Bro, FENIX. This fool's crazy with the R&B.
Look, Verdi baby. He from Stockton. I wouldn't even say he up and coming. He got it. They got their little shits. They got their sound established.
Yeah.
I'd want to work with Verdi baby. Lil Bean. I'd want to do a song with
Shout
Lil
out
Bean.
Lil Bean, man. He pulled up on me in the Bay when we did an interview.
I'm trying to think who else. You see, most of the people I'm gonna say is California. Like, you know what I mean? It's California artists.
And do you like Thames?
Thames, I ain't heard yet.
This is the keys that you can have.
Oh, yeah, that shit hard as a motherfucker.
That shit hard as a motherfucker.
But really, right now too, like I gotta put on for myself to make other people want. I mean, like I'm sure there's a few names right now that I could just work with off a DM. But most of the artists that I want to work with is gonna come within the next like 6 months of me putting music out. You know what I mean?
I'm excited for you. Last question. What about the corrido scene?
It's dope. Shit, you know what I mean? I'm not too familiar with it, but you know what I mean? It's dope. Peso Pluma, he had tapped in with me to do a feature.
Oh,
like,
he was?
Like way back. Like probably like I say a year ago. It was his manager. They had offered me they said like, would you be down to do a song for like 15K? I didn't even know. I wasn't too hip. I'm like, man, hell yeah, of course. I would have done it for free, you know what I mean? But they offered, you know what I mean? And then I don't know if it was because the label said that couldn't come out, but it just never happened, you know what I mean? But Brubby showing love. He was following me on my old shit. He would tap in, you know, here and there, like pictures. He still do comment on pictures and shit, you know what I mean?
Shout out him.
But
do you have that file?
Of what?
The song, or you guys never did it?
Nah, it was never going. It was never did it. It's probably never gonna be done. But bruh, fuck with me. You know what I mean?
Shout out Peso Pluma. He's doing his shit.
The whole like face mask shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know where that shit coming from?
It's a lot of trend. He was when I see some of his interviews, he definitely talked about him being a fan of Shoreline and all those days and stuff like that.
Nah, definitely.
Shout out him, man. FENIX, shout out you, because I like the positivity. I like the shit talking, because you're not just talking shit, but you're like, motherfucker, go look at my numbers. Like, show me my fucking respect. I'm here. I'm here to stay. I got me, motherfuckers. Yeah. And whatever does happen, and you know, whatever with the whole Shoreline OHGEESY thing, I'm excited for you regardless. Fool.
Nah, yeah, and we gonna keep it like this. We doing our. He already did put in his work to get to where he's at as an individual. You know, y'all done seen this last month. I was booked the whole fucking month of September and damn near the last 3 weeks of October. For September, I did like fucking.
You were doing the gang shows.
I think I did 14, 15 shows in September. You know what I mean? We was sold out San Francisco. We sold out damn near everywhere we was going, if not almost a sellout. You know what I mean? We rocked out, trip out. So this thing about LA, I feel like I did this Ice Cube show. Today was a good day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did the LA show. People showed some love. I did the Stockton show, bro. I came out, bro. I couldn't believe it. Like Stockton turned up for me like I was a motherfucking, like, you know, really made me feel like a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was unexpected. Like you know what I'm saying? And for the rest of the show, even like the OGs and not OGs, but like the OGs of like the music scene, you know what I mean? That was on that flyer. Bro, I had the most turn. I had the most turn. Everybody kept coming up to me after the shit like, damn, you went crazy. Like who is you? Like you went crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't expect me to get that love out there. So I mean, shout out Stockton, everybody who was at that show. You know what I mean? It was viral. Y'all made me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
That shit gonna be beautiful. I think just seeing you, like the way you're talking right now, I know it's like super motivation. Like it just sounds super ready. Like it just sounds like I feel like we got a boot on your car.
Nah, yeah,
Well, you got your own boot on your own car because you're waiting on certain shit.
The boot's off.
The boot's off, motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. Your car to get your boot off for FENIX.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, you know what I mean? Being signed to a label could be a blessing, it could be a curse. At the end, it was more of a curse than a blessing. But shout out to Atlantic Records for everything that they did do for us when we was a group, as an individual. I guess I could say thank you for letting me release them 2 projects, but hey, that shit, you know what I mean? It like as far as funding and shit goes, I wasn't getting no budgets for no videos, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Everything I was doing was just off of me. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. Well, look, before we get out of here, I know you're sober, but shout out Big Chief. This is our sponsor. You can give it to your homie.
Hell yeah.
It's some motita. Shout out them.
I smoke a little weed.
Oh yeah. Oh, perfect. Well, shout out fucking Big Chief. I actually have a flavor coming out with them.
Shout out Big Chief.
So I'm gonna send them to you once I get the whole package.
You know what I mean? I can't smoke in the studio. I can't smoke before I go on stage no more. None of that. I could smoke like before I go to sleep or if I'm gonna go eat some good food.
Well, Big Chief is there for you. Big Chief is always going to be there for you. There in your heart, and in your mind, and in your weed, and in your all that. But actually, this is my last question. Top 5 food spots to go eat, because you're a fat ass by heart.
Yeah, let's do it. Top 5 in L.A.?
And anywhere. Just give me top
5 food spots in L.A.
Because I told you I was going to London. You told me to go to Nardos.
No, yeah, Nando's.
Nando's
in L.A. Out here, let's see.
Give me one Jamaican spot. You mentioned Jamaican food. Like
oh, yeah. Fuck. How don't I remember? It's in North Hollywood. March, what's it called? The Jamaican spot? Bro, how don't you know?
How do you know?
Motherfucker. Yeah. All right, let me. Sat down Jamaican food.
Okay.
Let's see. It's on. There's another one. I think it's called. It's on Adams. I think it's called Busy Bees or something Bee.
Dinner. Is that the one we ate at before? The one that they have it's a little street. It's by West LA.
It's like yeah. They got like the Salvadorian breakfast type shit with it's bomb, bro.
Fool, we ate there with me. You and Pete. We ate in the fucking car. It's like you only pick it up. You can't eat there.
Busy Bee. No, you can eat there.
Oh,
so it might be a different one. It's on Adams though. So shout out that spot. If you look up the Busy Bee or some shit like that on Adams, you'll find it. Another one. Let's see. We got 3 more. Doolins is bomb. Inglewood. They got Doolins in Inglewood. They got another one too. Kind of by like. They're like by the Baldwin, by like the Baldwin Mall type shit. Okay. That's if you want like some soul food. We got 2 more. Let's see.
It's hard, huh? Cause you be eating.
It's so much shit, bro.
What about like from your area where you grew up?
Let's see. From my area, I was too broke to even really eat nothing besides like Jack in the Box back
tacos.
Then. Yeah, shit like that. Zermano. Shout out Zerm Dogs. Zermano's Mexican food. Bomb as fuck. That's right there on Santa Monica, if I'm not mistaken, right next to the cemetery in Hollywood. If y'all ain't been there, if you want some good Mexican food, shout out them. They got it all. Breakfast burrito with the tocino con crema in the morning. That's
right there by Hollywood Forever.
That's right across the street.
Okay.
So that's their Manyo's. Now let's see what else. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, Fudd 33. It's the one right there in Chinatown, you know what I'm saying? Right.
I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's not in Chinatown, it's in Little Tokyo.
Nah, this one's in Chinatown. This one in Chinatown. Right, you know that big-ass park that they got?
Oh, by the Los Angeles Historic Park.
Yeah, right